Hey guys, I'm going to bring you the Iraqi Dinar news again from Sandman, Mr. Sandman. He's the only one that's got news coming in consistently daily, and I'm so glad. So I hope you will subscribe, tap the bell, because I'm a good resource for you. Also, join us live for coffee and conversations where we discuss all things wealth transfer. There's all sorts of wealth transfers going on. This is not the only one, but this is the one I'm focusing on right now because the good Lord told me to invest in this in June of 2012. So I also summarize other Intel providers when there's Intel to summarize. There's not a lot of Intel coming out of this, but these guys, Mr. Sandman 1 and 2, are very helpful, and they're in the military, so keep them in your prayers. One of them is actually recovering right now because of something he got into, so they're helping pave the way for Iraq to be a safer country. So you need to keep them in prayer so that we can get this revaluation done and over with, right? If you'd like a financial ninja because you're nervous about all the things they're saying you have to go through to get this money, you should be contacting me because it's free, right? I mean, it's not free, but it's once this revalues, you should be able to go anywhere, right? But if you want the strategies I know for the pre and post RV, let me know. I'll put my information down below. You can contact me for an engine. It's not sign the non-disclosure agreement. You shouldn't have to sign that as a citizen. It's just exchanging currency. You need to know that. There's a lot of lies going on, a lot of deception. So be aware. I'm warning you, right? Contact me if you need some help. So this was from this morning, just a couple hours out. The private sector is coming soon. Um, so listen to this. This is really good news. This is my first time reading it. I like to read it live so you can gauge my reactions too. Training for Riyadi initiative applicants to commence next Sunday. A lot of people are thinking Sunday's a magical day. Me too. Keep your prayers up there. Keep your positive attitudes about this. Following the instructions of Prime Minister Mohammed al-Sudani, focusing on youth empowerment, the commencement of the Riyadi Initiative training courses will start Sunday, July 16th. These courses will be held across um, 118 training centers, including universities, vocational training centers, and youth and support centers in all governance. They have a very young population there. Unlike here, we have an aging population and not as many people having kids. So U.S. in a totally different place than Iraq is. I think 50% of their citizens are under like 18. I don't know. If you know the exact numbers, you can comment down below. I appreciate everybody here. We all have a piece of the puzzle. I have the faith and financial piece. So God told me this was done. So I come from the kingdom perspective, knowing that it's actually done. We just have to manifest our prayers now in this season because it's the Christians that can bring this thing in. The media office said in a statement received by the Iraqi news agency, vocational schools will also host training courses starting July 23rd, 2023. This initiative aligns with the government's development and job creation goals in the private sector. In the initial phase, the training will benefit 2,640 young men and women selected from a pool of over 182,000 applicants who are registered through the Riyadi Initiative website since its launch March 4th, 2023. Good job, kids. The training program focuses on equipping participants with essential business skills for managing small and micro projects, including business establishment procedures and necessary requirements for such projects. These include communication skills, building networks, and effective financial management skills. At least they're training their citizens well, unlike here. Get more. Just saying. I love my country, but I don't like what it's become. These include communication skills, building networks, and effective financial management. Prior to training, young applicants are required to submit a written economic feasibility study for their project proposals. So they're making their people think for themselves. I like it. I like it. We like it like that. We like thinking here. We like critical thinking here. I encourage you to think, so I hope you will subscribe, tap the bell, instead of just following the masses. Good evening to you. Here is the headline news over here for you. They're not talking much about the reforms, but interesting articles nonetheless. Enjoy your day. He loves to they are very much encouraging us to keep believing in this, just like I do. Here's what we have in the way of banking reforms. You can pick your intel. So he gives me these links that nobody else has, like I said. So I hope you will subscribe and tap the bell. Okay. Also donning the Remembrance Day of Sheikh Wall. My minister visits to Erbil. The International Contact Group praises the efforts of Iraqi forces in combating. I'm looking for the banking stuff. Guys, there's so much going on. The government continues to fight corruption. The Islamic Supreme Court appreciates the Prime Minister's move to exchange crude oil. Rashid stresses need to control borders to prevent drug smuggling. Signing an agreement between Iraq and Iran to barter imported gas. Guys, they are trading internationally. So what else do you need? They're going to be an internationally traded currency. Rashid confirms Iraq's permanent support for Palestinian causes. Rashid confirms he will spare no effort to contribute to the return of all the displaced. Guys, it's good news all the way around in Iraq. You watch what they do, not what they say. That's what I've always said. That's what my mama taught me. Watch what they do, not what they say. People can say a lot and then not do a lot. Like myself, I put a lot of free content on here. I do have members now because God told me to. Do not throw my pearls before swine. So I have a membership. If you want to go there where it's safe, bunch of like-minded, kingdom-minded believers, you're going to get targeted scriptures for protection, provision, and victory, because you should be having victory today. God's open heaven. There's an open heaven under this channel. And I don't like any haters, and I don't like anybody criticizing me about anything that I am. I am anointed by God to do this. And if you want to take that up with God, you go do that. And if you continue to criticize me, I will block you. So please spare your criticism for somebody else. There's a lot of other people. Let he who casts the first stone, let he who has no sin cast the first stone. Those were Jesus's words. So don't be casting disparagement comments in my thing, or I will block you. I don't put up with it. And my channel doesn't put up with it. We're a safe space where we can love and encourage each other through the hardest times this country has ever seen and the world has ever seen. So there's other things we should be focused on. So that's just a warning to those who might come in here and create havoc. We won't have it. Okay. We're a loving family of people who are getting through this together. We can get through anything together. United we stand. We divided we fall. I believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I believe unto the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So I don't need your criticisms. Okay. God bless everybody. Have a great day. I hope I may God's blessings and peace be upon you as we await this wealth transfer. In the meantime, good news all the way around with other wealth transfers in the crypto space. If you want to hear more about that, please join me on our Zoom, which is for my Miracle Manifestation members only. That'll be tomorrow at 11 a.m. You still have time. Click on the link that's down below that says cheapest way to join, because they add premiums if you do the join button. So if you want to join, click on this link. Talk to you guys later. God bless everybody. Have a great day. May peace be upon you. Enjoy this Friday to Saturday. Enjoy Shabbat Shalom. If you celebrate the Sabbath, or if you go to church on Sunday, have a great weekend. God bless.